Welcome to Rev and BP, the podcast where real estate meets romance and absolutely nothing is off limits. Meet your hosts, Ben Stentz of Lux Property Group, your go-to guy for luxury homes, killer deals, and occasional dad jokes, and Kristen Gonzalez of Hype Woman Productions, wedding planner, chaos coordinator, and certified vibe curator. They're cousins, they're besties, and they bring the energy. From love and real estate to big life moves and beautiful spaces, and mostly a bunch of random shit you didn't need to know. Pull up a chair, pour up a drink, and get ready to laugh, learn, and low-key spiral with the best cousin combo in the game. This is Rev and BP. Let's get into it.
What's up?
What up, though? What you drinking over there?
A Dr. Pepper and cream soda. Not
Ooh.
sponsored.
Damn, that sounds good. I don't really drink soda anymore, but that sounds good. I am having some summer sangria in honor of the single digit temperatures.
Oh my God, bring out the summer sangria. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Um, can I just tell you right off the bat? I feel
Tell me.
like on this pod, well, let me back up. If we didn't have the pod, all these people would know way less about us. And here we are having a podcast, and we said that we were going to share other people's shit. We tend to start sharing our shit. Let me just let you in on a little secret. I can't fucking hear out of my right ear at all.
Huh? Huh?
So I have you turned all the way up. It's crazy. I just want to let you know I'm a little deaf right now.
Is that like from do you have a cold or were you on a plane
No,
recently? What's happening?
apparently, Angelo and I, my brother, both have ear canals of a child. So, like, sometimes, we were talking about face and hand warts last episode. You
Yeah.
just get a ton of wax built up in your ear. And, like, I do all the things with the spray, I go get it removed. All these things that it's like people don't want to talk about, but it's real stuff. So, I literally cannot hear out of my right ear. It's totally blocked.
Is it hereditary? Can we blame TT Carroll or Tio John for this?
We probably could blame one of those, yeah.
Yeah, one of them's got to take the hit for this.
But yeah, but anyways, in the spirit of oversharing, there's what you get from me today.
Listen, we said we're going to talk about real stuff, and so this is real stuff. PP's got a clogged ear.
Can't fucking hear.
Yeah, yeah. As you
Yelling
know
at Dustin.
from earlier, I have a water issue at our Ewing house. I do have an
Oh my
update.
God.
TT Angie's on the scene. It's seems to be primarily on the garage level, like the
Oh,
entry level. But there is a
oh
lot
my
of
God.
drywall wet. A lot of stuff in the garage got wet. So
Oh
there's a
my
guy there
God.
now, trying to fix it. I don't know, but we'll see. I've got a spicy email teed up to the old management people over there.
Okay,
Uh,
so it's you have sprinklers in your garage or it's from exterior? What's actually the problem?
no,
How did that
those
happen?
in New Jersey, it's pretty common. Actually, I think it might be required that condo buildings like that, where you have multiple units connected, have to have indoor sprinkler. So, like on the ceiling in there, there's little sprinkler heads, so that if
Oh,
a fire started,
yeah.
presumably, three doors away,
Hmm.
eventually the sprinkler system would get activated. But this was one of the supply lines that I guess froze. I don't know. Um,
Dude.
it's been a nightmare. If anybody's out there's listening and you're thinking about moving to Ewing Town Center, I'm going to give you the short version answer. Don't.
I mean, it was good until it wasn't, right?
It was never really good for
Oh.
me. I'll be honest. Angie knows that. She's probably tired of me complaining. It's kind of been a headache from the beginning. And
Uh,
thank God we're on our way out on to new chapters. So
yeah, there you
we'll see.
go.
We'll see. By
All
next
right.
week, maybe I'll have a better update.
Okay. Ugh, geez. Yeah, I saw that text and I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Always something.
Yeah. All right, we have some exciting guests today, don't we?
We do. We do. I was thinking our second guest, we might leave a surprise.
Okay.
Our first guest, who hopefully will be buzzing in the next 10 minutes or so, is my offspring, my child, my son, my main man, Mickey B. Stentz. I do want to talk to him about his name. Um, yeah, he's got an interesting name, and there's a lot of people with similar names to him in our family, so it's kind of always been a thing.
Okay.
There's three Michael Stences in our family, so it's a
I
little
did
bit,
know that. I
yeah.
don't know what the B stands for, so I can't wait to hear.
Yep, it stands for bitch.
Okay, let's see if he says the same.
So
Oh
yes,
my
very excited
gosh.
to have him on. We're going to ask him about his latest news, which we talked about a little bit last week. I did ask him if it was okay to talk about that, and his response was, "Oh yeah, I'm open book."
Okay,
I
I
was,
love that.
I was like, "All
Oh
right,
my
be
gosh.
careful, be careful, bro."
Yeah, 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 exactly. Be
Start
very careful.
talking about when I used to wipe your ass.
Isn't it funny? As you know, I mean, now of course I have nieces and nephews out the ass with, blood and non-blood kiddos running around. But Jaden really is the only one in 18, 19 years who I ever saw grow up
Right.
from you know, baby to now. So it is wild. I don't have my own kids yet, but if that day comes, that would be a sight to see, like just to watch a human that you birthed or helped birth, and then they are grow up and now they're, how old is he? How old is he now?
He
Is he
is
almost 30?
he's 27.
Okay, so not yet.
Yeah,
All
be
right.
20. Is that right? Be 28 in October this year.
Gosh. Okay.
It's
All right.
very weird, BP. I was a young parent. I was 24 when he was born, and now
Wow.
he's 27 and I'm 51. So everything has been like accelerated in my mind's eye of like what this was all supposed to look like.
Hmm. Well,
Um,
tell us more. What do you tell us more about that?
I mean, the early days was just survival. I mean,
Yeah.
I was 24. I don't. I think they say like men don't like reach full maturity till like 28 or something. I'm like,
I
and me,
think
it's
more.
like 58. So
Yeah.
it's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming this decade. So it was just
Yeah.
crazy. Like it happened, and it was like, oh my God, there's this little human, and all the regular things from like how to care for a baby, like that you don't know. I mean, you think you know a little bit about it until it's really your deal, and then you're like, oh shit. So,
Yeah.
just taking care of him. And then when me and his mom hit Splitsville, uh, praise be, then that took it to a whole nother level because he was like 7, and now it was really just me with this like elementary school kid. And as you know, I
Yeah.
fought for 2 long years to get custody. Shout out to my attorney, Supti Bhattacharya. Uh, Your Honor, Supti Bhattacharya, who's now a judge in
Oh.
Mercer County. Um,
Oh, is that male or female?
Female, you
Does
probably
she,
met, she
does she
was,
have a show?
no, she doesn't have a
I love a
show.
Judge Judy.
Oh
Just
no, but
saying.
you probably met her. She was at the wedding for sure, and I think she was at the birthday party when I proposed. So you probably met her. But shout out to Soupy.
That's
Really
hilarious.
saved my ass. Talk about a great attorney and equally as good judge. But anyway, that took it to a whole nother level. And next thing I know, I like blinked and it was like I was going to high school wrestling matches. And
Mm.
then he was like, I got my own place. And I was like, I got a girlfriend. It all just happened so fast.
And soon you're going to have a daughter-in-law.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
which
crazy.
I'm excited about because she's awesome. And
Hmm. Yeah.
so yeah, it's a wild ride having kids and
Yeah.
not easy, that's for sure. Certainly not easy the way
Yeah.
that I did it as far as when I did it and how it all played out, but we've survived this
It's
long.
okay. Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure, everybody learns as they go differently when you have kids at different age, I'm sure. So you probably know things that people who waited don't even know about. So,
Yeah.
um,
The flip
funny
side
thing
is
about,
the flip side is he was kind of out of the house doing his own thing at like 18 or 19 and a lot of my last half of my 40s up until now, I haven't had like responsibility for a child. I mean, I have
yeah,
responsibility for him in a way, but I don't have day-to-day responsibility. And a lot of people
yeah,
my age have young kids. So in hindsight, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad it happened the way it happened.
yeah, right on. This is a great segue talking about kids. I want to let you know I took your show reco and I binged Free Bert all 6 episodes yesterday. I loved it, and I loved how unhinged that younger daughter is. She's
I
just like,
I love
this is fucking bullshit.
I was like, when she says to him something like don't let him steal your spirit. You got to just be you. Isla's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, yeah. Great show recommendation. Also, I was on a call with a different group this morning, and the guy who was running the meeting actually did his wedding. But he had a cup, a little mug, not our hype and hitch mug, but he had a mug, and he's like, does anybody know what this mug is about? And most people said no. One lady was kind of thinking about it, that she knew what it was, and apparently he's been all obsessed with Landman, and he had a certain like oil type of mug. I was like, oh, I had heard of the Recco, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Landman's good.
So
Man, it's over.
people are catching on.
The season two is over, so now people have to
Oh,
wait. I think they said season three is like maybe by the end of the year, but could be
okay.
early 27. It's the only
Okay.
bad thing about it, you got to wait a long time sometimes for these shows. I mean, I
I
I get
know.
why, but it still stinks.
Yeah. Or what also is annoying is like the show that I'm watching now. I can see them all loaded, but you're making me wait until the next week. Why are you making me
Yeah.
wait? I'm a binger. Let me get after it, please.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't know why they do that with
It's
some. They
weird.
don't do it with all shows, but some shows they do
Yeah.
that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it kind of defeats the purpose of streaming. It was like all based on like these epic binges. Let us do what we do.
Exactly. Let us be in charge.
Yeah.
What else were we talking about yesterday? I do want to say rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara. That that shocked me. I texted you as soon as I got the news alert. I was just on my computer working, but you and I are both waiting for that documentary, and this could be another conspiracy. I'm just saying.
We
I'm just
talked
saying.
just a few episodes ago about how quickly Netflix and company comes out with documentaries when somebody passes away. So we're kind of waiting to see how long it'll take. Um, but
Yeah.
man, you talk about a funny actor. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, we
She I got to Schitt's Creek. I'm late to a lot of shows. I don't
love,
ever watch when it's like hot.
yeah.
But years later, my wife got me onto Schitt's Creek, and I
Mhm.
could not get enough. Everybody on there, of course, is hilarious, but she was really, really fun.
Yeah, I still send those memes all the time. I was also late to watch that too. I didn't watch it till, let's see, what year is it? 2020, maybe like 5 years ago, and I think it has been out for a longer time than that.
Yeah, yeah.
But crazy news, crazy news. What else is going on?
I'm just interestingly, that's the wrong word. I'm just interested in the daily media drop of Epstein files that's happening every day right now.
Oh, I'm out of the loop on this. Also, sorry, I'm gonna eat some Frito chips right
Yeah,
now.
do. I'm actually really not that interested. It's just there've been some stuff come out. They released like 3 million pages of records, and so of course a lot of people's names are getting thrown around now.
Wait, where are you seeing this information? Is it
Anywhere,
on Instagram news where I get mine?
I'm sure it is. It's literally everywhere.
Oh my God.
Emails coming out that, have names of famous people, not necessarily saying that they did anything wrong or not, who knows, but it's just kind of chaos to watch. It's like watching a car crash. You have to watch.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Speaking of car crashes, and not that that's good at all. Um, I have been working out of this room. Normally I'm in the living room or in a different room of the house, whatever. But I've kind of been in here the last few days. And I like watching all the crime related stuff.
Yeah.
I've been watching Cops and Body Cam. I'm now into Florida Heat. I want to see the New Orleans EMT. So I'm in here last night, and
Florida Heat.
Florida Heat. I have a bone to pick with all divisions, police, fire, and EMS. Do you want to hear what I have to say about
Yeah,
it?
yeah, hot take
Hot takes.
from an
So,
intense viewer.
exactly. Okay, so what did I tell Dustin last night? I'm like, well, what I was watching the police or the firefighters, and of course, I'm none of these, so I have no room to talk. But my perception is that firefighters all get on scene and they don't have, we use walkie-talkies all the time. They're just terrible communicators. There's a million of them on the scene. Some of them are up in the rooftop. They're down over here. So one, let's get some like microphones. Let's have better communicate. We need a comms system when you arrive on site and there's so many people. And the second thing is, isn't there a more efficient way to get the fire hoses off the truck besides I'm just really confused on this whole thing. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on to EMS. This is gonna go super quick. Because also Dustin did ride-alongs, right? He was gonna be an EMT. He was doing his certifications for all of that. And then we pivoted and now he's aircraft mechanic. But he did ride-alongs and it's like they get on scene and there's two people in the vehicle and they're trying to work on the person, but then they also have to get them to the hospital as fast as possible. So there needs to be a third human in there that's just driving.
Well,
Like we're working on people, but we're not moving yet, so it's taking longer to get to where you actually need to go. Dustin was like, that's resources, that's money. I said, well, people are dying, is all I'm saying.
well, it's definitely resources and money. But
Just saying.
don't a lot of firefighters have, like a walkie-talkie piece that's like clipped right here and they can hear, the chatter going on?
I don't know.
It probably depends by agency.
Yeah,
But
these
you'd think in
people
this
were
day and
not.
age they could have a really tiny little earpiece that everybody's on the same channel and they can
Yeah, but I'm
stay
talking about
stand by.
EMS now. They just need someone to drive them quickly while they're working on
So
somebody.
so hot take is that the driver shouldn't be one of the like trained EMS
I mean, they
professionals.
should be, but also just like drive.
Just drive.
Just drive and get
Right.
over there.
Right. Because we may need two people on this patient,
Yeah,
but yet
and
we also need to be moving towards better, higher level of care, which is at the hospital.
exactly. Okay, so those are my hot takes right now for that. And then police officers, what was my hot take for police officers? Oh, is that um they're usually the first on the scene, which is great, but I think there needs to be I in the shows that I'm watching, it seems like a lot of them have egos as if they are law. And when you don't know what's going on the scene, of course you need to establish dominance, but I've just seen people get thrown down where maybe that's not it. And I'm not saying all police officers love Team Blue, but these are my hot takes is that.
Listen,
Miami Heat was getting wild out there.
as far as the police officer thing, oh, our guest is here. Let me
Okay.
just say one thing. First of all, do you watch Live PD, which is now called On
Yes.
Patrol Live?
Yes.
How come we never talked? I'm a mega fan.
Oh, oh my God. Yeah. I started Cops, then Live PD, then Body Cam.
Body
Those were like
cam.
my
And
top
there's
three.
also Court Cam, by the way.
I haven't watched, I've seen it, but I haven't clicked.
Court
That'll be
Cam's a
my
little
next.
crazy, but
Okay.
it's funny what you said about, people, cops, being a little overzealous or whatever the case may be. In the original version of Live PD, which I loved that show, I
Yeah.
started to feel a little uncomfortable about some of the things I saw on there. And of course, when the George Floyd thing happened,
I think about that
they
all the
actually they
time.
actually yanked Live PD off of the air
I think
because they
about this
I I
all the
think
time.
when people started looking at shows like that through a different lens, they were like, wow, like people are being mistreated. Maybe they're not to the level of George Floyd, but just the average person on the average day getting thrown on the ground, maybe unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And so it's a sensitive topic. And I look, everybody likes to say, oh, but I love the police. Well, listen, we all want the police to show up when we need them.
Hmm.
And I have so many police officers that are close personal friends of mine that I have great respect for. And I know they go out and handle their business the right way. Um, but any group, there's a subset of bad apples in.
Yeah.
There's some bad apples in, there's like some pedophile wedding planners somewhere.
Oh, okay. That is so weird.
There's like creepy realtors who like,
Yeah.
act so, but it's a
Right.
sensitive topic. I mean, what I hate is I hear police saying things like that guy's going to go to jail for a long time. I'm like, hold on. That's actually a different branch of the legal system. That's called the court system that decides that, not
Yeah.
you, the patrol officer.
Yeah.
You're just
It
deciding
is.
what's happening right now.
Yeah.
What will happen ultimately will be at the discretion of the court.
Yeah. I also, another hot take is, again, I'm watching these shows and it's like the female police officers are doing their thing and then a male officer shows up and now the the perp, if you will, is not even listening to the female officer. I'm
Right.
like, dang, it's hard to be a dominant female in that field. One, you don't have
Yeah.
the body weight to hold people down. And then two, it's just maybe some tone of voice type stuff. But anyways, curious if anybody has any thoughts on that.
It's a
I've
good
just
one.
been binging those three, five shows.
Miami Heat, bitches.
Miami Heat. No, Florida. Florida Heat.
Florida Heat, yeah, Florida Heat.
Yeah,
Our guest is here, and he may his better half may be with him. We're
I
gonna
would
find
love
out.
it.
All right, here
Okay.
we go. We're about to find out what's happening.
Ah.
I don't know if that means she's here or if he's using her computer. Let's see how this plays out. There he
Hey,
is.
hello.
Hi.
Hey. Hi, hi.
What up,
What's
though?
up?
Nothing. How are you guys?
We're good. We're chilling. Is Jamie with you, or did you just
No.
steal her laptop?
I stole her laptop. It was just me.
That's what we
She's
were thinking.
she's a coward. She no,
She didn't want to do it.
no, she couldn't handle it. It's too much for her.
She couldn't handle the heat, baby. Well, listen, first thing before we do anything, we have a tradition. We need you to share with our viewers your full government name.
Michael Benjamin Joseph Stentz. I bet, yeah, I
Hey,
think you liked that.
I was sure that the B was not going to be for Benjamin. Like, I was
What up?
sure. I was like, couldn't be Ben. Couldn't be Ben.
well,
I've thought about it before. I imagine that I'm debating how honest I want to be about
listen,
my
we're
thoughts.
real honest up in
Yeah,
here.
no, I know, but I don't need to cause rough. I don't need to ruffle any feathers with people who aren't on the podcast.
All
You
right,
know,
Okay,
might
okay.
that might not be fair game.
That's okay.
But
Moving
I
on.
think
Well,
there no, I can be more vague. I think that there was drama, and my dad made a call where he wanted to name me Michael about my grandpa,
Uh,
and and he and just kind of decided to maybe put Benjamin in there more so in the vein of the double middle name, the Joseph doing grandpa's name, so might as well just put his name in more so than it was his name was the any kind of impetus of any idea.
I
So that's
got
it.
you.
That's it. And I think I'm probably pretty close.
yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I think once the decision was made to name you Michael, as I was telling my co-host Prima BP before you came on, we have multiple Michael Stences in our
Yeah.
family, so I
Yeah.
knew I needed to add some kind of identifier in the middle that was
Yeah.
different. Because, by the way, my dad and my brother are both Michael Charles Stentz.
Yeah.
My brother is Junior, so I needed to just make sure the middle was something that was very different uh,
Yeah.
than the
And
other two.
it makes sense to, as well because before if everybody's named Michael, you're named Benjamin. It kind of it's almost a little bit I don't know, subservience the word, but yeah.
Yeah, what
It would
happened to
be a
you,
little bit.
Ben?
Exactly, yeah. You kind of like
What?
stay
Are
included.
you the black sheep of the family? What?
You you got that right, brother. Well, wait, Mickey. So to go further into the name thing, so we called my son. He was known by most people as Mickey as a kid, and even now to a lot of people. But that was also what they called my dad. My dad went by Mickey like his whole adult life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh, Particularly, I think, kind of work related and like his professional world, people called him
In my
Mickey.
head, you guys always called him Mick. I just hear you
Yeah,
and Nanny both call him
yeah.
Mick.
I don't. I think the Mickey was more of like his professional
Yeah,
thing, and then my brother, when he was little, they called him Mickey, but it didn't stick. He went hard with the Michael, I think, by like middle
yeah.
school. So we immediately started calling this human on here Mickey. But I needed it to be a little different. So quickly it became Mickey B. And that's
Yeah,
what a
that's
lot of people call him in
mhm.
our family. My sister calls him that. My mom and my dad definitely call him that. So that gave it like a little more differentiation.
Yeah. Mickey B's kind of colloquial. A lot
Yeah.
of people
Yeah,
who
I
know
like
me
it.
from central New Jersey, or not even that, really just Princeton in particular, maybe will call me that, and not anywhere else really. But
I like it. Mickey B.
Does anybody, and then I started calling him years ago. I still call him this sometimes. I started calling him Mouse.
no,
Does
only you.
anybody call you Mouse besides me?
Only you. Jamie will because you told her that sometimes. But
I
Wait,
don't,
can we know the story
well, I
behind
think
that?
just, it was
it's
just
like
like a
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
I
think
just
so.
went,
duh.
Mouse kind of stuck, at least for me.
I like it.
Not
It
all the
feels
time, but
very
sometimes.
Eminem Rabbit type.
Wait. So when I talk, am I popping up as like the primary face on the screen?
Well,
No,
That's just my Zoom.
you can change your
Okay.
settings. We
So,
can see all three
oh, it
boxes.
shows up all three all the time. Okay, I just didn't know. Sorry to cut you off, Chris.
no, no,
I
you're
just thought
good.
about that. I don't want any close-ups. I
Hey,
think,
we
yeah,
have
equal
evolved.
framing is good.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. We
Yeah.
have had many technical difficulties trying to figure out our Zoom, so we
So
get you.
what? You guys do it sit here live? You guys got to get a soundboard. Have you guys gotten to soundboard status yet?
We're
No,
on SoundCloud, Mickey B, okay?
Listen, you guys need like radio sound bites that you could be
yeah.
clicking on your keyboard, like, badoing,
We do need
Oh,
that.
yeah, you
We
got
try to do
wait,
that.
oh, I
I
might have
need
to
that
help you
right
guys
now.
out. I might have to help you guys out. I might have to help upgrade your podcast. You have a
Oh,
physical one in your hand. I see you here. So
wait,
you have an analog
where's mine?
soundboard. You don't quite have a
We're both old school, okay?
You
Right,
guys
baby.
know they have boxes that you can have 50 buttons on there. Every sound and you can custom upload sound. You can record 10 sounds before the start of the show. That's what she said. You could even have it set up where you have a piano keyboard next to you and put your
I could
soundboard
just be
bites
like,
just on there and just but have it set up just saying, random
like
things,
I'm Billy Joel up in here.
Billy
Hey, are
Joel,
you
yeah.
available every Monday at
Well, now
4:30
now
p.m.
I
Eastern? It sounds like you
might have
signed
to
yourself
start
up.
talking some money here. I feel like I might, because you guys might have a,
Yeah.
a freelance
Well, we could use a producer. There's
a
no doubt
producer.
that you have tech skills beyond what we have. But it
I
is a
can help you,
god
and I'll
it's a
get you guys
goddamn
sound
miracle.
bites.
It's a goddamn miracle that we made it to episode 35. Okay.
Well, I'll get you guys sound bites. That's yeah, we can 15 minutes.
All
We'll get it
right.
Hell
done.
yeah. Hell
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, brother.
we like
yeah,
that. Hell yeah,
yeah,
brother. That's
yeah,
another sound bite.
yeah.
Wait, yeah, we have to give you what we want, and then
That's
you
what.
just.
No, wait. Hell yeah, brother. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's perfect. You guys can
Are
click
you
that
faking
right.
him right now?
No, but that's how we'll talk about it later. I'll talk to my dad about it, but that's how quickly you can really do it. You can live grab them. But, it's a rabbit hole. But yeah, you could super
Oh,
accessible to be doing
All
sound
right,
bites, anything you want
we're gonna
on the
take you
fly.
up on that because that would
we
be
need
very
it.
helpful. We've tried
This
to do
is
it
great.
It'll
manually, and these mics are weird, and the sound is weird. We don't know what we're doing.
what the sound bites will do too is it'll show you that you can quickly be adding music in and out because you can have one of the sound bites be a song and it's going to only play the song for as long as you hold it. So say you just
Yes.
want the NFL, ESPN, dun or whatever it is. Whenever you start talking about your football teams, then you
Yeah,
just go boom, click it, and it does it.
nice.
Just and so or have you know I will survive. And the longer you hold it, the longer Gloria is going to go into the song. So yeah, you have a
Getting
lot of
glory.
you have a lot of control on the fly to kind of operate real easy.
Rev, I bet that you have a sound bite
It's
ready
funny.
right now.
It's
It's just real funny that
it's
you
funny.
mentioned this.
It's funny that you bring up sound bites. I mean, I don't know what to say other than um, hold on.
Wait
Let's get
for
it
it.
cracking. Let's get
Oh,
it cracking.
Perfect
Butter, butter,
example.
butter, butter, rocking everywhere. Butter, 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 rocking everywhere. Butter, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. Down to Miss Snow Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me.
All right, Dad, can you pause it? Can we actually? This is something I would like to do a deeper dive into. What do you think had? What do you think are some of the influences in my life that I was to learn such an accent and then do it. And had you ever heard me do it in other circumstances or
You were raised by black people, okay?
I submit that now that is a clip I have been wanting to send to have for Jamie. So I'm just happy that's a perfect clip right there. Sometimes Jamie doesn't believe me when I tell her that I have both many African American and Latin American family members.
Sure do.
Oh,
Both blood and not blood. Yeah, she thinks I think I just talk sometimes, because I do
bring
like
her
to
in
talk.
here. Bring her
No,
in
I
the room.
tried. She's afraid. She.
Well,
This is intimidating. You guys, 35 episodes, you should be proud of yourself. I make a lot of art and I share it, and I have since I was a kid. So I've gotten, not since a kid, but for a decade now. So I've gotten relatively used to being vulnerable. Like, people don't like what I'm doing or I embarrass myself. But if you haven't done that your whole life, but just coming on here and talking is a scary thing to do. I didn't really push her that hard about it.
Yeah.
thank you. We're proud of our 35 episodes.
Yep.
This whenever I watch this video, and by the way, Mickey, we showed this on a previous episode many months ago. Episode
Episode
4.
4.
Episode 4.
This is an early, so I'm kind of completing a lot of lore. Maybe I feel so I've probably been brought up quite a lot.
You have for sure. And when I watch this, the first thing I always think is two things. One, I remember recording it, and if you listen carefully, you can hear me laughing a little bit
Yeah,
because
you kind of throw me off. I
I was
wasn't
so
quite
blown
sure.
away by like just how much you knew.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's really the epitome of what insecurity is like making art in a nutshell in that little moment, even as a little kid. And it's not that you did anything wrong. This is inevitable. But when you're really in the zone in whatever you're doing, there's constantly things that can quickly make you question if you're not really uh, sure of yourself. And when
Right.
you're a little kid, you're not quite sure of yourself yet. You know what I mean? So
But
you
you
can
Yeah.
al-
kind of
but you
almost see
also
me. I
but you
get back
also
into it. It doesn't shake me, but I do
no,
question when you react. I kind of say, "Why are you reacting?" Even
yeah,
though I have, and I'll still do that as an adult, and all people will do that. It's like,
I
Yeah.
just couldn't believe how well you knew it. I was blown
man,
away. Like, thank God
I
I was recording at the time. Well, let's watch. Let's just watch the rest of it. Oh, yeah, the cough too. Yeah.
To Miss Little Booty.
Oh,
It's again, bring it back to me. Let's go. And then two. Get it right, get it tight.
get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight. Right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Two. You
just want to do the chorus.
That's all I know too.
Yeah, I think it's all anybody knows, really.
That was good. Nice job. How'd you learn the words so well?
Okay. Just listening
I don't know.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I
That's
think
great.
that somebody I must have got that iPod from someone, and I think that there must have only been so many songs on it.
Yeah.
I think that's what because as a kid, it's similar. Recently, my mom sent me a video, and I sent it to my dad of me playing my brother's drum kit as a kid, and it sounds pretty good for a kid. But I never played the. I don't ever remember playing the drums much growing up.
Yeah.
And it's in a similar vein of even just listening to music. I don't remember like listening to music and learning the words or walking around. I mean, I was in
Yeah.
music as much as anyone, but the idea I would have learned the words to a song and then been excited to sing it and like show someone. If that video didn't exist, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
that age, at that age.
I feel like that's what I'm going to tell Oscar when he's in his late 20s too. I'm like, bro, you were 2 or 1.5 and you knew all the words to Twinkle Twinkle, okay?
Let me just interrupt for one sec. We actually have another guest who's popped into the waiting room.
Yeah, go
So
for
Who
it.
could it be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's just bring him in and see what happens.
Okay.
Should be coming in hot. Should be coming in hot. One of our
Oh, golly.
favorite former guests.
Whoa, I
Yeah,
know
Nicole.
you.
Hey,
What's
hey,
up,
hey.
Nikki B?
Nothing. How are you?
Good. What a surprise.
One sec, my Zoom minimized when you joined. It went very tiny.
I went
It's
very
not the
funny.
pod if we don't have a technical problem.
Hey,
That's-
how are you? I'm back in action.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Yeah.
sent you a text. I don't know if you got it. I don't know if I had your correct phone
Oh,
number.
no, you probably do. I don't look at my text messages a lot. I have a lot of
Totally fine.
unreads, and I don't have any, like, I have all the notifications turned off. So unless I
Yeah.
go in there and I open it and scroll down. So
Yeah.
you
No, all
I
good.
probably did. Probably did.
Well, that's a good segue. One of the things we wanted to
Ugh,
uh talk about
can't wait.
is Mickey B, your big new news from the last, month or so. What's changed in your life? Do you want to tell us? Do you want to share said news with anybody?
Well, have you guys not told your podcast?
Well, it did come up last week because
Because
I realized
it's so
I hadn't told Prima BP, and I felt bad because she's my bestie, but it had
yeah.
slipped my mind
Well,
to tell her.
well,
So
me and Jamie got engaged, which is yeah, very
Yay!
fun. Me
Like
and
you're
I
a
don't
wedding
even know.
planner.
I don't even know how it came up. And Ben was like, or your dad was like, yeah, they got engaged. And I said, can you, excuse me, what? Said,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it,
need the whole story.
Mickey's
And now he
because
needs to
we
come
had
on the pod.
we had been off for a few weeks. We took a break from the pod during that time when you got engaged. So I think it normally I'm in this 1 week cycle of like taking notes on my phone about things to talk about, and I just kind of lost track. So tell us what we need to know.
well, first, I'm sorry, I just have ADD, so I have to ask. Does your microphone have a light on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's interesting. Is it like right under like the actual mic part?
yeah.
Oh, it's cool. I've never seen that.
I wish
Very
mine
interesting.
did too. I don't have that.
Well,
Got him.
most
Got
don't,
him.
Kristen. Most don't. Most don't. Um. All right. So
Tell me everything. Also, congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh my
thank you so very
gosh.
much. Aunt Rachel, congratulations to Easton on his college.
Thank
He
you.
seems like he's having a really great start in with the throwing.
He sure is. Thank you so
Ah,
Yeah,
much. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
yeah. I like watching him on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
seems, he seems like he's got a really great build for it, and he seems so excited about it. He might get pretty good.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
what, like some shot put type stuff? What's going on?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
shot
Oh
put
my
and
gosh.
Discus.
discus and
Yeah.
shot put, and he's really into the weight throw this
Yeah.
year, which they don't do at his school, but they do an indoor track. So he's been practicing and doing it through indoor season. But next year, when he's in college, he could do the hammer throw.
Oh
Who
my
knew?
God. Did he watch a lot of Matilda growing up? He got some Trenchable in him. You know what I'm
knows?
talking about.
I don't know where this came from. It came from nowhere. He just started throwing as a freshman in high school, and we were like, great. I mean, we were super excited that he wanted to like join the team, and then he got really good. And I mean, he is very good. We're very proud of him. He's gonna throw at Otterbein University, which is a D3 school here in Ohio next year. So they recruited him. He was very excited about that, and we're
That's super
excited for
cool.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's about as
Cool.
cool as it gets. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. He's very excited. Tell
Guys
us,
like to
tell
just
us your
throw
story.
stuff. Guys like to,
Yeah.
that's the last thing I say. That guys like to throw. You said, where did it come from? That's a natural guy thing. We throw things,
Throwing
football,
heavy stuff. Yeah.
baseball, heavy things, throw it
Yeah.
further than someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
I
just
call
does
it
that.
yeet. I'm always like, yeet,
Just
you
eating.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, back
Anyway,
to
back
you.
to my
Back
Leah,
story.
Back
to
tell
to
us
you.
about
you.
your proposal. This is a
Um,
1 hour pod.
well, I've told this story a lot, so that's why I'm deliberating, and I don't like I have a hard time talking about myself. I like to talk about other things. Me and my fiance Jamie have been dating for 3 years. Yeah.
Beyonce.
Woo, woo. I
Woo!
heard it.
Yeah, so I forget when I still forget to say it.
Yeah.
And so we were going to my dad's house for the holidays, and I had it in my head that I was going to propose for a while. I knew it, not that it didn't mean a lot to me. It certainly did, but I knew it was going to be more significant for her. Not significant, but I think girls, are more so wondering and curious
Yeah,
about, you know what I mean? When a guy could sit there
totally.
and like nothing's really going to change. So, not that nothing's going to change, but everything's going on, and it's going to keep going on. So,
Right.
so I kind of knew like, it's just a smart idea. Just, like a no brainer, no brainer. So I'd gotten the ring and I'd had it for a few months and then I got very broke as I do, as I am. Um, and so I'd held on to it because didn't have any money to go to a nice dinner or anything. But then holidays came and I had some money, and so I found a real nice fancy restaurant in Wilmington, Delaware, just on the way from where we
Yeah.
live to Rehoboth. And yeah, we went and had a fancy, real great dinner. She loved it. And I was going to propose in the restaurant, but some tables with other tables next to them, as they do at restaurants. And suddenly, at first, when we sat down, we were the only people there. And by the
Mhm.
time it was the end, we were crowded in.
Yeah.
And I know both of us, and I knew that that was not going to be what either of us were into at all, having every clap and everybody look. And
Right.
it's also a real fancy restaurant, so all the people around us are kind of snobby. You know what I mean? They don't know what me and Jamie are about. They you know they probably don't
Right.
even think we have any money or anything. They're like, why are these people even dining with me or something? You know, who knows? Fuck them. So and
Right.
I just knew
What
the
rating
vibe.
does this podcast have? Is this a
Oh, we're good.
okay,
I'm
good to
sorry.
know.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
Just
you're
kidding.
good.
Fuck
And then
them. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
okay,
Fuck 'em all.
Fuck them
Yeah.
kids.
I'm sure. No, I'm sure people would. Everybody probably would have made it even better. If we're being real about it. But I thought in the moment, I didn't want to do it in there.
Okay.
So then once we went outside, I did it outside, and she said yes. We went to the car and kissed and called people and all sorts of fun stuff.
So
So yeah,
exciting.
I
it was
love
good.
it.
It
Yeah,
was, you did good. You did good.
I tried
Ah,
to do it pretty traditionally, because
yeah.
I'm not the you know I typically try to veer left whenever I possibly can, hard left. So I tried to stay straight this time.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
I love
Well,
it. Thanks for sharing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
since your dad slipped it out that this happened, I have been dying to hear it from you. Because I don't get to see you all that often, and when I do, and it was a treat to see Jamie with you a couple years ago, but it's not that often that I get to see you, so
well,
I'm happy.
it's getting engaged. It is one of those things where it doesn't not change anything. One thing it does change is I have much less fear putting my foot down about certain things.
Oh, please tell
Yeah.
us what you're
Like
talking
Tell us
about.
more.
one is
Yes,
like
I'm
careful
so
now.
interested.
we have
Careful
an
now.
unequal and this might be how I get her on the pod. I don't know where she is. I have
Jamie,
the door
get in
closed,
here.
so
Don't let him
and I have
bullshit
my
us.
headphones on. We have an unequal holiday attendance tradition that's transpired where her holidays have gotten an extreme level of priority. And I will say
Like
that
with
we
her
did go to
family?
Christmas to my dad this year. We
Uh,
we, we did a few day long trip. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That was it though. Yeah, with her family.
with her family.
Um,
Where are
and
you guys living right now?
and that's why you
General
haven't seen
area.
it. We live in Bristol, Pennsylvania. That's why it's been,
Oh,
so long. It's like, I'm fighting about these Thanksgivings and stuff. And I can't be the only person dealing with it. This because everybody has a partner. This has to be a conundrum that's
It's a
coming up
thing.
all
It's
the
a
time.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if
And
your family, hey,
and she
I
thinks
used
I
to
care.
leave.
Like I want to go to either of our family's houses, but I'm trying to explain to her that I'm just as much of a dick if I don't go to my family as if I don't go to your family. So, you know what I mean? You got to see where I'm coming from here. We got to
Yeah,
figure
it's
this out.
hard to figure it out. Yeah,
But
totally.
before in the past, I just rolled with the punches. This year, 2024, 2026, 2026. I know what year it is. I'm gonna be at more holidays. I'm
There
gonna
you
figure
go.
it out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna buy a
Mickey,
calendar.
Mickey, before we your Aunt Rachel has a particularly hot take that she wants to share.
Yeah, I like hot
What and
takes.
the
I have a
pod,
lot.
the pod is all about hot takes. Our first episode of the year was all hot takes. By the
I
Yeah.
way, you're a music guy. No need to respond to this, but hot take: the Beatles are overrated. Um, before we get on to Aunt Rachel and her hot take, before you came on, Prima BP and I were talking, and we were talking about how weird it is to
I'm
have
gonna downvote this podcast now. I hope
have
you
a
know.
son
I'm not over it.
who's like an adult, and how weird it was, how quick it seems like it's gone. It's just all very strange.
I agree.
Do you have any general vibe on the last 27 years on this planet with me that you want to share? Talk about
Wow.
dangerous. Talk about dangerous.
Seriously.
Wait, do I?
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying,
thought
like,
this was Rachel's hot take.
no.
Wait,
We're gonna get to her.
Before we
We're gonna
get to
get
it.
to her hot take, but I just wanted to ask
do I
you
have
that
any
before.
general feelings?
I mean, just
I have
about.
tons. I mean, what do you
I
mean?
don't. I'm not
I
like I'm not
understand.
your psychologist. Don't start laying heavy on me.
Can you
Just
rephrase the question so
Can
we
I
can get
get kind of
excited?
a little bit more
any
specific?
funny
Yeah.
memories or
There
takes
you
or
go.
fun memories? Yeah,
Tons. What does that mean?
give me a couple. Make me feel good.
Give you I'll tell you about you pulling your pants down a lot and backflipping into the pool at the farm. Hilarious.
Yes, flip off the
Sure.
diving board, pull your pants down, moon
Hmm.
everybody. Definitely
Yeah.
a move.
What is
That
the
must be a dad thing because Angelo and Oscar are in the mooning phase right now too. And I'm like, why is there so many asses out at your house? Like, I don't know what's going on. That
No,
must be
that's definitely something that I did not inherit, but him, his brother, and his dad all three share for sure.
Yeah,
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 just
For
we
mooning.
did a
sure.
lot of that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what
Um,
else?
I don't understand the question. We had
Yeah.
so much fun almost 24/7. Like it's a peculiar guy. I don't,
We had a lot of fun at the farm.
We
tons.
did
That's what I mean. I mean,
for sure.
it was tons,
For
tons.
sure.
So
Okay, if there's one moment that you could relive from childhood, what would it be? One really amazing moment that you're
with
just
my
like,
dad, and it has to be with my dad.
yeah. I
You
mean, if
guys,
you don't have one with your dad, then
no, it's not like that. You guys don't understand. You know, it's an hour podcast, and you know what I mean. If I had to choose one single moment that I would relive, oh my gosh.
I'm sure there's many, but just for the sake of time, just pick
Okay,
one.
I won't. I can. I don't know that, but you want me to just tell you the very first thing that came to my head,
Yeah.
just because I want to stop being asked about this. I remember one time I went to go. We had a kiddie pool in our backyard, and I went to go turn off the kiddie pool, the faucet, the hose, and there
Right.
was a bee's hive on the faucet, but it was undisturbed before we filled up the kiddie pool. So by the time we're done playing with the pool, they're going crazy because the water had been spurting out a little bit, disturbed them.
Yep.
So I go to turn it off, and like a shit ton of bees attacked me. And
Oh.
my dad ran over to me and bear hugged me and dove me into the kiddie pool and don't dive me. That's the very first. Would I like to relive that moment of Braid again? No, not at all, not at all. So
I
I like it.
remember
That's a good
that's
core
not.
memory.
I also listen. My memory is not great. That's really what I'm trying to get at. But it's not that it's not. It's all great in a much more divergent way. I mean,
Yeah.
a convergent way when certain,
Okay.
Yeah, that was
when I need to recollect more so than accessible,
I
Well,
got you.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I do remember that.
What are we getting at here? We had a lot of fun.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
No, it's all good.
We're just gotta put you on the
Well,
spot. You're a
we're all-
podcast.
Now I gotta hit my vape. You guys stressing me out thinking about my childhood.
we're all
Off
very
camera, hitting the vape off camera.
we're all very happy for you and Jamie.
Yes.
Me too. Thank you very
We're all
much.
big Jamie fans. We're all big Mickey B fans.
Her ring
And,
might be right here. It's not there. I'm not
and,
going for it.
Why is it not on her finger?
I was just
Okay.
about to say.
Well, it's got to get resized this Thursday. Just in a few
Oh,
days, we
okay.
have an appointment. It's gonna get sized.
Okay.
Yeah. Her and my
You know,
mom are gonna.
I just
go
gotta give
together.
you shit.
yeah.
No, yeah, she actually has it on a necklace right now though, so
Oh,
she'll
nice.
wear it. Yeah.
We're all very happy for you guys. And don't forget that your cousin, Prima BP, my bestie co-host cousin, is a wedding planner. She does weddings in any state, any time.
Well, me and Jimmy have had to
place.
make an executive decision that no family from anybody's sides are allowed to be involved with any part of like wedding planning or party or coordination because we've had beyond in a reasonable amount of requests the most contested role as officiator, Dad. Just so you know, there's about 12 people
It's
at
not
this
We're
point.
not taking your father?
It's not contested by me.
Uh-oh.
He's called the Rev for
Uh-oh.
a reason.
This feels like an
You go
offline
with this-
conversation. We gotta
He's
take
so
this off the
stressed out.
pod.
No. That when I say it's not contested by me, what I'm saying is it's not something I want to fight about. So if somebody else wants the gig, then whatever you and Jamie want. I don't care.
There is a drunk dude in our town who mows our lawn for us, and he doesn't have a car. He just rides his lawnmower everywhere. And he found out that we were getting engaged, so he came and stopped by our work and came in the middle of the workday to congratulate me and tell me that
wow.
he officiates. If we
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
we were
He's
thinking about getting him.
definitely in.
That's the one.
Yeah, we were thinking about getting him and telling him that he has to,
Can
we're
you
gonna give him
share
some
his
beers
name?
first. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure that he's up there, like
Maybe get him.
ready to
BP
go.
has a list of
Yeah,
officiants
share
in
his
every
name with
city.
BP.
Can you share his name with us?
Yeah.
Pat, we only know him as Pat. I mean, he's just
Pat
there.
the
He's
Pat.
the dude who rides
lawnmower
around
guy.
town on his
Pat the
lawnmower
lawnmower
and
guy.
gets tickets.
All
He's
right.
gotten his lawnmower taken away a few times. The cops ticket him because he
Not road
and then he
legal.
fights with them. He's like, I stop at the stoplights. They're like, we don't care, Pat. We told you you cannot ride your lawnmower.
Pat is on Florida Heat.
Pat is he definitely would be on live PD.
I promise,
Yeah.
last 2 seconds. One time Pat came to mow my grass this year, and he had 2 beers with him when he pulled up, hot ass day, and he pulls up on his lawnmower, gets off, and he walks right up to me. He goes, "Hey, Michael, I'm here to mow your grass, I think," and he opens the one beer, right? He's got one beer open, he has the other one, and I think he's coming to give me a beer to mow my grass. He walks up, he goes, "I'm about to start, but first, can you go put this in your freezer for me?" I thought he was giving me a beer. I was like, no way. And then halfway through mowing my grass, he came and got his other beer, drank it, and finished.
Pat's got no time to be sharing. No.
It's so funny.
Listen, we're all very happy for you and Jamie. We're excited, and we'll all anxiously await our save the date whenever they go out. I know timing. You guys are still working on that, but we want to transition. And Aunt Rachel, your Aunt Rachel, Michael, Mickey, she's a real problem. Let me tell you.
You just said the Beatles are overrated.
True.
There's only one problem here.
She told me something recently that was such a hot take that I said, you need to come back on the pod. This is at least your, I don't know, third appearance, maybe more. I don't know. And share your hot take yourself, because I can't give that justice. That's hotter than Hades.
Yeah. This is high level hot take for
It's
sure.
a high level hot
Okay,
take.
everybody focus up. Focus up. Tell us more.
Do you need to share your screen?
No, I'm not going to share my screen, but I did prepare for this like it was a college level course. I have my references here. I have handwritten notes. Got a lot of collateral here that I need to reference. So
a lot of props.
Hot take. There are 2 levels to this conversation, and I think maybe we've talked about I don't know on the pod if we've talked about it.
Swifties activate.
Swifties activate.
That's a sound bite.
Yeah,
that's a sound bite.
That's a good one. So I've been a Swiftie for about 5 years.
Nothing wrong with that.
I became a Swiftie during the pandemic. I got into her music, and then I also became a TikToker during that time, a consumer of TikToks, I should say.
I was like, oh, what?
No. You're like, we're not watching the right stuff here. Yeah.
Was nothing wrong with that.
No.
Recent
but
change.
I just like to lurk and see. So I've gone down many a rabbit hole about this particular topic. But I am a Gaylor theorist. So if you're not familiar with the Gaylor theory, the theory is that Taylor Swift is not straight as an arrow.
Well,
now I personally believe that we're all somewhere on a.
I was about to say women be doing things,
Yeah, well, I mean, I do believe that we're all a little bit gay, but I think that Taylor Swift. I mean, I think there are a lot of reasons, professional reasons, why she says nothing about these things. She probably does a whole lot better for herself if she says nothing rather than to say that she is or is not, bisexual, for example, or that she has or has not had female partners in the past. But the Gaylors believe that she.
I've never heard this term.
Oh yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah. It's
Taylor
a fan-driven theory, the Gaylor theory. That she has had several different female partners over the course of time. Many of her songs have gay-coded lyrics. She's known to like put Easter eggs in her songs that refer to other things and refer to other things. Stuff in music videos goes back to other songs, and then this and that, and it all adds up. It's a whole thing. People go crazy. I'm not like totally crazy. I know I sound very crazy right now, but also on the continuum of
You're
craziness,
curious about it, but you're not.
I'm
You're
Gaylor curious. That's
yes.
exactly
All
it.
right. Yeah.
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 So
I like it.
yeah. So the main things about the Gaylor theory, and I am referencing my notes, queer coded lyrics. So things like, queer coding. Also, during this time, I recognized myself as a lesbian and came out and changed my entire life. So I've been learning as
It
I have
sounds
been
like you might
going.
have a little bit of a bias when you're
Well, I
listening to
probably
the
do. I
lyrics.
probably do. But
It's
but
interesting.
really, it's not. I mean, you can say it that
I
way
don't
if you
doubt your
want.
story, though, but
Yeah.
I don't doubt the theory. I don't. I need more hard evidence.
Well,
So.
okay. Well, I'm about to give it to you. I'm about to give it to
This
you.
is great.
All I know from her for the last year, are her and Travis about to get married?
All right, just hey, a little bit more listening because she's about to break it down,
I'm
son.
about to break it down. I'm about to break it down. So, number one is history with specific key women over time. She's been known to have very close, very public relationships with specific women over time, and they seem to be very, very intense for a period of time and then gone. So I can give you three examples. First was her fiddle player, her first fiddle player. I think her name was Emily Poe. This
Wait.
was like back in the
It's
day.
always the fiddle player.
Is that what you
Always the
own?
fiddle player.
Well,
Oh,
Emily, she secretly and like very quickly left the band, and it was a whole big thing about like, well, where'd she go? Why did this happen? And the rumor is that
She
because
got fiddled.
I didn't say that.
Somebody was fiddling.
Somebody was fiddling.
Fiddle.
No, but like, I mean, back when Taylor was young and she was in country music, I mean, it was really like not okay, for her to be seen or, to be speculated about in terms of her sexuality. So the rumor is that they got rid of Emily so that Taylor could get on
She
with her
gone.
business.
She gone.
Yeah.
Next.
Wow.
Number two, Diana Agron. She was on Glee. If you look her up, you might recognize her from the show Glee. From 2012 to 2014, it's rumored that Taylor Swift and Diana Agron had a relationship. It was pretty public, in terms of the intense time and stuff that they would spend together. And then in 2014, she got the boot. She got the boot. She was out. And then the biggest example is Carly Kloss. So Carly Kloss,
I
Victoria's
don't know
Secret
any of these
model.
people.
You're gonna have to look them up,
I'm
BP.
looking them. I'm looking.
Yeah. Carly Kloss, look up 2014 Big Sur trip.
Okay.
Okay, so Carly Kloss and Taylor Swift,
Nothing good happens on a Big Sur trip, especially if you have money. Definitely not.
Well, and Vogue was following them. So the whole trip was documented in a Vogue cover shoot and in a whole spread in the magazine. I mean, if you don't think that they were together, you are out of your mind. It was
BP.
like super romantic.
My
They
sister
wrote their
went
names
deep.
in the
She went
sand.
deep on this.
I'm looking at the pictures as you're saying this.
They're staring at each other's eyes, like it's the whole vibe. They're riding on a motorcycle, like arm in arm. I mean,
1 to 10 BP. How gay does it look?
Hold on. Oh, this one's suspect for sure.
okay. It's the first one you've looked at, but yeah.
No, I scrolled down. I scrolled.
Yeah.
She's tough, man.
So BP, you know this too. Like girls, women have close relationships. And
Yeah,
so
I was like, the first couple ones look like me and my girls.
totally
Like,
me
I
and my
don't know.
besties back in the day.
We're not
Super rich-
diddling or fiddling, but
No.
I'll tell you this.
Sister wives,
There's only one reason that super hyper rich ladies go on a Big Sur trip together, and that's to do drugs. They were on the beach eating mushrooms and Molly and painting their names in the sand. You know what I mean? I'm again, that doesn't
I
disprove
feel
what
like
you're
you're
saying.
not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, but
He
I'm
could've
just
been.
saying that girls they go these hyper rich people, what do they do with their time? They just like fly places and do drugs and play
Okay.
guitar.
Okay. All right.
That's
All right.
one theory.
All right.
Yeah,
Keep it
that's one
going.
theory.
Keep it going,
So,
RSP.
I have actually other rebuttals. I don't, but I'm not against it. I don't know.
Just let it happen. Let it happen.
A couple of that's the history with key females.
Okay.
There are others, but also some of her songs. So examples of some of her songs. Now I'm looking at my notes. There is a song called Maroon, and she talks about the lips I used to call home so scarlet they were maroon. A woman typically isn't talking about another person's lips as maroon if they are a man. Typically, that's not something that they would say. Also,
Right.
in the song Seven, she's little and she's talking about this like her little best friend. She said, I think you should come live with me and we can be pirates, then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet. So that's also
Oh.
like a gay coded
Like a
thing.
play on words
A
type.
play on words, yeah.
Okay. Closet.
The song Question, she talks about, have you ever been kissed? I don't have it exactly. Jacob keeps calling me, but I told her I was on a very important Zoom call.
Seriously,
Yeah, we
Jacob.
can't talk right now.
We don't have
Doing
time. We
Taylor
can't do
shit.
this
I'm
right.
just waiting for her
Yeah.
to get to the hot take because she hasn't really
Okay,
unleashed.
I'm
Wait,
getting
this
there.
isn't. I thought the hot take was Taylor Swift is gay.
No,
No, you better
That's
wait.
not the
You
hot
better
take.
wait.
No, she hasn't really actually given the take yet.
Okay.
And then the one that's like that seems to be like the biggest. Oh, she just texted me. Sorry, good luck on the podcast. In her song Right Where You Left Me, she talks about a hairpin drop. And normally, like people would say you could hear a pin drop,
Yeah.
but a hairpin drop is a very specific LGBT phrase that goes back to the
Oh, yeah?
Stonewall
Oh,
riots.
okay, no.
Like it's
I-
like a very, very specific thing. She also uses a lot of lavender in her songs. Lavender is known to be like the color of the gays.
I thought you were going to
I
say
did,
just adding the word hair was a change. I was going to be like, that's a stretch.
Rachel,
I didn't know
Rachel,
there's
yeah.
actual context.
I did a wedding last December and it was LBGTQ
Yeah.
plus and the ending, the grand exit, they threw lavender.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't know that till just now when you're saying it. But
Yeah.
I'm like, it all makes sense. Okay.
Yes,
It
exactly.
all makes
So,
sense.
so anyway, so that's that. This is like hot take 1A and then hot take 2. The question that I was asked was, hey, did you hear something's going on with Travis's nonprofit, his foundation, and maybe the wedding has been, delayed or something like that? And I said, oh, they're never going to get married. And my brother said, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I said, oh, no. I think Taylor and Travis both are not straight and they both have other partners. They're never going to get married. This is a
Travis
PR.
too?
Yeah, Travis too. I could give you his name if you want to know.
Whose name?
His boyfriend, Travis's boyfriend's name.
Boyfriend.
Mhm.
Drop it like it's hot.
His boyfriend's name is Ross Travis.
Hold on.
Look him up.
Yeah, the
Ross
dude's
Travis.
his last name is the same as the other dude's first name.
There's gonna be
Isn't
a
that
Travis
convenient?
Travis.
It's a Travis
Travis.
Travis. Exactly. He played on the Chiefs
He's-
for a while.
He's a tight end.
He is a tight
No.
end. That's what I hear.
On the Chiefs together?
No, I don't think he's
You
still
have to
plays.
understand that there's only
He's a former
if you
tight
think
end.
that NFL men would not care, there would be more NFL men invested in two Kansas City Chiefs players being gay together
Wait.
than there would be Swifties caring about
Mickey,
Taylor Swift being gay.
First
This
of all,
would be one of the
this
biggest.
guy was only on. He was in the NFL for like 10 minutes.
Oh, they didn't play together?
No, they did, but for like 10 minutes.
But not, he was there very briefly.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I thought
keep
you were
going.
saying during their Super Bowl run, this was their tight end or something. But this would be the biggest. They would get caught. This would have been the
Well, I do also want to say this wasn't part of my invitation on the pod to talk about this, but since I got invited, heated rivalry
shit.
became a thing. BP, do you know about heated rivalry?
No.
Oh God, we
What
don't
is
have time.
happening?
This is only a
We
1 hour
did-
show.
we did a
We do not
separate-
have time for this.
Episode 36 for some of this.
Heated rivalry?
Heated Rivalry. So Heated Rivalry is a show on HBO. It's about two hockey players, fictitious hockey players who fall in love. They
Okay.
play for the NHL. It's not called the NHL in the show, but they play for the NHL on two different teams, and they're like arch rivals, but they fall in love. And there's been a
Okay.
lot of conversation about professional athletes,
That's
professional male athletes.
Oh, it's on
And-
Hulu. I'll be watching it tonight.
That's my point though. Like that would be such a novel situation. You could
But
make a
it's
TV
happening.
show about it.
But
No,
it's
that's
happening.
no.
It is.
No.
Yes, I
okay.
mean,
I think one of your smoking
statistically,
guns.
it has to be happening.
I think one of your pieces. Oh, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Between. Yeah. No, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you're probably right.
But
I
Nikki,
don't
you
think
haven't
between
seen
Travis
any of the
Kelce.
stuff. You haven't seen any of the
No, but just
evidence.
because of actually one of your third piece of evidence, I think is actually the thing that proves that it just can't be true is that Taylor Swift is so hyper famous. If her engagement was a fraud, and if she was having decades of having secret estrangements with women, I think at this point she would have been photographed or exposed
She has
doing,
been.
but in a way,
Like kissing a female?
like
Yes.
to the point where
Yes.
what I'm trying to say,
Look up
her
when she kissed Carly Kloss in New York City. Look
Okay,
it up.
hold on. Hold on.
BP's doing all the
no,
good
but
God work.
I'm talking about, not
BP's
just a
BP's
kiss.
fingers are on fire right now.
Like
Yeah,
Turning
yeah.
this keyboard up.
she just went through the most highly publicized, largest musical tour in the history
We
of
know
humanity,
that. Yeah.
while her
Yeah.
husband went on his on a highly scrutinized NFL season. And then you're telling me they went through all of that under a fake engagement without
Do
getting
you,
caught.
do you know how
Nikki,
much cross publicity they
yes.
generated for each
That's what
other?
I'm saying. I mean,
Yes.
but how
It's a
Probably
win-win situation
probably
for them.
more her for him, but in both directions. Listen,
Yes.
Mickey, that's her
but
hot take. She
cross
might be completely
publicity, do
wrong.
you guys, if their ultimate goal was publicity, you're talking about two people who are shielded from any kind of pain ever for the rest of their lives. Essentially, if they want, they can turn off their phones and just completely invest into mental health, good living, and philanthropy, and they would be completely
What are
fine.
you talking about?
But so if all they want is more attention, more, what would infinitely drive them higher is coming out as an openly gay NFL player in the Kansas City Chiefs,
So
or coming out as the biggest musician in the history of the world as an openly gay
we're
music.
gonna find
So
out.
They would get
yeah,
that would
but
get them more
Nikki,
We're
than
gonna find out.
cross-pollinating their publicity under a fake estrangement that could potentially
Nikki,
ruin them both.
Okay.
Nikki, you're a step ahead though, because the theory states that they will eventually come out. And there's a whole lot more to this. I can't spend the whole hour talking about it, but
I could.
there's
I
a
could.
whole thing about the Hollywood blender and about how
Well,
Taylor
after, I
Swift.
mean, we don't have to get political, but after
I'm
I've
not
read some
stopping
of
you.
this
Mute
stuff
him.
this weekend, I actually will believe anything about Hollywood and all these
Okay.
weirdos.
Okay.
That's all I'll
Listen,
say. They could be,
listen,
who knows
listen.
what they're doing over there
Okay.
and what they're faking for money. I
Okay.
believe it,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah. Gotta mute him for a sec. Oh, now you gotta unmute yourself, Mickey. Sorry, won't let me unmute you.
Wait, okay, so
There
we
you go.
went to 1A,
Okay.
and 2. Was there more, Rachel?
No, I'm
Okay.
done.
To summarize, the key, the
That was
biggest,
crazy,
the
though.
biggest points here are
The
they are
biggest
not
points
going to
here
get,
are
they're not going to get married, and they are going to eventually come out as both being
Yeah.
either bisexual or homosexual or in whatever form or fashion they may be operating.
Well, I have
it's
an
a theory
open
that go ahead,
I
Nikki.
have an open bet line for all of my wealth and possessions. If anybody would like to take it
Might as
at
well
any
take that
moment.
bet, dude.
Yeah.
You're not, yeah.
I mean, can you just
He
put a
ain't
time
holding heavy.
put a time scale on it, and I'll come collect
All right,
whenever.
all
Wait,
right.
Rachel, do you have a theory on the timing of when this would happen, or is that
I
not?
don't.
Okay, okay.
No,
All
I
right,
don't
so
know that. I just
Interesting.
needless
yeah.
to say, we're going to be keeping our eyes and ears open.
Oh,
If anything happens, I'll probably hear it first from my sister.
You will.
I think we'll have to go live wherever we
You
Live.
would
are.
get it. You would
We're
get
going
an
live.
ESPN notification. It would be the biggest news in the
Right.
country.
Yeah.
Live.
It would break the
Live on the
internet.
scene,
Oh,
Rachel
I
Stenspother.
can tie this all together really quick. Though I can go from here straight back to our first
You got
topic.
10 seconds
Then
because
talk.
we're over our
Why
time.
did the name Gaylord fall out of fashion? You know, we started with names. What happened to Gaylord?
All
That
right.
was a very popular name. Am I wrong?
All right.
I have no
Yes.
idea.
Yeah, there did used to be people named Gaylord. That is true.
Not people. It was a common name.
Famous knuckleballer Gaylord Perry from the Atlanta Braves.
What is
I'm not bullshitting at all.
knuckleballer?
It was literally
Okay.
It was a common name.
There's so
Okay.
many terms that I've never heard
Yeah,
So
before.
many terms. Listen,
That's where Richard comes from and stuff.
we're gonna
It's
put
all
a wrap
Gaylord,
on
Richard,
this.
Dick.
Mickey B, very happy you joined us. Thank you.
Oh, Dad, do I look like Sway? That's what I was trying to do here. I didn't know if you noticed halfway through. I was trying to look at you.
I mean, I do like the look. You have
like
a good
Sway a
hat
little.
game. You get that from me. Very happy for you. Very proud of you. You're a wonderful young man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us. We'll have to do it again. We'd love to have Jamie on.
Yeah, tell her we said hi and
Yes, and
congratulations.
congratulations.
I
to
will
my
definitely.
to
But
my
she's a coward. I wish
that's
she would.
okay. Next time.
Maybe next time. Yeah, I think after she watches this, she'll be much more
More comfortable.
comfortable.
Yes, we'll be much classier to her than we were to you, I promise.
No, I had fun.
And
I love talking.
to my very gay sister, thank you. We admire your courage to live the life you
Tell the
want to live,
truth.
to live your fucking life how you want to live it. Because what's more important than that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Amen.
So thank you
Amen.
for joining us again. We'll be back episode 36 next week.
Yeah.
We got a lot to announce. Prima BP, you're the best.
You are all the best.
Whoa, whoa,
You're the best.
whoa. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.
I'm a cannonball, you better swim with the fish off the plank. Get up in my primitive tank, 6 months in, hold the meat stank. Hit the cannibal wave on his bitch ass. Hit the cannibal wave on his bitch ass.